What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new video. Welcome to the BMW M2 CS. This is absolutely one of my favorite cars. We actually just picked it up from Dynamic Detailing Chicago. Dynamic Detailing Chicago did do a couple other things while the car was there. We lowered the car, we put some spacers on it, and then we also put some new tires, Michelin All Seasons on here. Also did a couple other cosmetic things like some new badges and the yellow DRLs you guys are gonna see. And I think the car is just completely transformed. Let's grab some coffee. I don't think I said that yet, but well, you guys know me enough probably. Let's grab some coffee, go find an empty parking lot, and we'll go over the M2 CS and kind of talk a little bit about what we did to it and then maybe some future plans for it as well. All right, coffee secured. Always go to this place here in St. Charles called Corico Coffee. Absolutely one of my favorite spots. Always good coffee, always good service. But let's get this thing gas real quick and then find a parking lot. All right, so just got to this little parking lot here, kind of do a walk around of the M2 CS. Car is lowered on H&R springs. It's got the new yellow DRL headlights, essentially daytime running lights, not actual headlights. This does have the adaptive BMW LED headlights from the factory, which are actually really, really bright. When you actually have the lights on regularly, the yellows kind of drown out, right? Like on a gloomy day like today, it's really pronounced. You know, driving around regularly without the actual daytime running lights only running, it's a little bit drowned out, but you could definitely still see the yellow on there. I think the BMW M2 CS is a little bit more potent, but again, these are aftermarket. You don't expect it to be perfect like stock, and I think this again looks very, very good. So it does have the H&R springs, then it is also spaced out a little bit. This car's rocking the steel brakes from the factory, not the carbon ceramics. You guys can see how dirty the Bronze wheels are. I believe BBS wheels does help with BMW in designing the wheels, and I think BMW has the best stock looking wheels in the game. We also did do a reflector delete here, kind of just to paint match the actual black. I don't know if this is actually wrapped or just done with the IND inserts, but either way, amazing. It looks exactly like you would expect out of any, you know, aftermarket part. I love how aggressive the hood is. This is all factory, of course. See the carbon fiber mirrors, which are factory, carbon fiber roof, which is factory. And again, Bronze wheels, I think just really pop. I think one of my favorite parts about the side of the car, at least, is these M2, very subtle M2 badging on the side. Nothing too crazy. Really doesn't, you know, stand out too much. It's very sleek. On the back as well, only major thing we've done is this M2 CS badge from IND. Quality product. I mean, this looks, again, very much like factory. All the carbon fiber as well. Drives so well. Again, 6-speed manual. Again, the DCT is amazing as well. But let's turn on the lights actually so I can show you guys. Love the tail light design on this car. You guys can kind of see too how it's kind of drowned out a little bit. Again, still pretty pronounced. Frames per second might be kind of screwing up the lighting, so I apologize. And when you see this thing coming at you, it is so aggressive. I really feel like this is the way that you gain such an appreciation for how sporty this car looks. Bronze and the red kind of contrasting, and of course I think black is one of my favorite colors on the M2 too. It's amazing, so aggressive. I think future plans for this car really some sort of exhaust system and then even Turi intakes. Let's kind of do a walk around on the inside as well. Stock wise, you know, interior is amazing, right? You got the Alcantara steering wheel, very much like the M5 CS. You have these beautiful bucket style seats. They're more so sports style seats, not really buckets. Nothing like the M5 CS or the other cars we have, and I really like it though. They're actually awesome. You know, they feel really good, still feel sporty enough. Of course, you have the carbon fiber all throughout, you know, the center console. And then back here again, you guys can appreciate that carbon fiber. The 4 seats are actually pretty usable as well. I'm 5'8". I could definitely, you know, take a couple bumps, but you're back here pretty well. You just obviously move up the seat like this if you want to get out. Again, not the easiest thing to get out of, but not also the worst. Carbon fiber on the doors is amazing. M2 CS there illuminates as well. I don't know if that was an option on the car, but I think it might be. But I love like the carbon fiber weave in this. Let's also check out the hood. Then full cars PPF. Engine base a bit dirty, carbon fiber. Now the M2 CS is obviously lighter, a little bit more power than the regular M2, and then it also does have suspension, a little bit of tuning up with that as well. Car feels a bit more sporty than a regular M2. Again, lowered, really not too hard to drive now, not really too cumbersome. Problem that I would say that we've already kind of corrected for is, you know, sometimes again, you might want to be very careful of that front splitter. That carbon fiber is beautiful. Definitely don't want to scrape that, so we do actually have scrape guards underneath. Looks so good, right? And again, it drives equally as good as it looks, if not better. Again, future plans, definitely some even Turi intakes, be some sort of exhaust, probably just a nice catback exhaust would make this car sound incredible. Really no bad profile of this car. This view is amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed kind of seeing the best, at least in our opinion, modifications for the M2 CS thus far. Of course, got to put some performance modifications on this car as well. Definitely going to do some sort of intakes, probably from even Turi, and then as well, some sort of exhaust or downpipe setup. This car is amazing though out of the box. Honestly, you really don't need much. I think besides the suspension, lowering it a little bit, putting some springs on there, the car is perfect. Of course, there's also a bunch of other brands out there too for springs, right? We don't like to spend too much money on springs, so H&R offers offers a reasonable solution to the springs, kind of lowering the car a little bit without also spending an astronomical amount. So definitely check them out if you're looking for something. You could also check out KW and a bunch of other brands. I think they have some stuff for the M2. That's enough blabbing on. I hope you guys enjoy this. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your week. See you guys soon.